Man, that was a game Thursday night, man. I'll tell you, I did not expect us to play the way they did. But it was good, man. It was good. It was really good. I expected it to be the typical Giants Eagles game. You know, we all know no matter what the records are, the game goes tight down to the last minute or so. I did not expect a blowout. I didn't. But I'm glad. So now it has people questioning if the Eagles are back. You know, I'm not going to go crazy and say that just yet, you know. I want to see how they play next week against Carolina. They're a far better team than the Giants, which I'm watching Carolina play right now. They're down 7-0 to the Redskins. So, you know, I'm not ready to say that they're back to last year's form, just because the Giants are a bad team. But it was nice, though, to see them doing things that they did do last year successfully. Convert on third down, scoring touchdowns in the red zone, things like that. You know, so it was nice, man. And Zach Ertz is playing outstanding. Outstanding. And we've all been critical of the secondary this entire season, for the most part. But you got to give credit where credit is due. Ronald Darby probably had the best game he's had in his Eagles career, but probably in his entire career altogether. So, man, if he can just if he could just build on that momentum, that would be amazing. Like, man, and Jalen Mills, Jalen Mills is still Jalen Mills, of course, but he's going to play. He plays good. He has good times, good moments in games. And I think overall, this was a good game for him. Yeah, he got burnt by Lattimore, but, you know, we have to learn to accept that is unfortunately part of his game. He will get burnt at times. You know, you either accept that or you have to deal with it, man. You just have to deal with it with him. Unfortunately, you got to take the good with the bad with Jalen Mills. But I like Jalen Mills. I've said it before. I like his aggressiveness. I think they need to find ways to help him out when he gets beat on those double moves, or he's just given so much separation to the receiver, like, just to let him get wide open. I think Jim Schwartz needs to figure it out, to help him out, to give him that backup, you know? Like, he needs that help, man, because, you know, we know it's going to happen. He will get burnt. But, I'm getting a little off subject, but he played good. He played good Thursday night. The whole team played good, by far. You know, it was nice. One thing that will show up on this, hey man, touchdown Redskins. But anyway, one thing that don't show up on the stat sheet, that we witnessed Thursday night with the Eagles, is that something that I have not hardly noticed at all this entire season, is the fact that this team played with a little bit of swagger. This game today, Thursday, reminded me so much of last year, how they played every game last year. You know, I'm really hoping that they worked out the kinks. The penalties were down. There was four penalties, and that was a good sign. Jason Peters, I hate to say this, man, as much as I love the guy, I don't know if he has anything left in him. I mean, these injuries keep coming up and biting him, man. And it's unfortunate. I think he's been playing this entire season bothered by injury. I think that the Eagles need to start really seriously thinking about life after Jason Peters, because I don't think he's going to be around much longer, unfortunately. You know, he's just not going to be around that much longer, especially at this pace with these injuries. And he's what, 36? So in NFL years, he might as well be like 60, 70 years old. So, you know, there's still some things to be concerned about, but this Giants game is a good stepping stone towards improvement and towards being where we want to be, where we need to be, and getting this thing turned around, man. We're at 3-3 right now. Not only was it a win in the division, but I say this all the time, it's an NFC team as well. Not that they'll be, in the playoff picture, the Giants, but it helps getting that win in the NFC towards the playoff picture as well. So, next week, we got a tough game, man. Carolina's coming into Philly, and right now they're looking like trash so far. I mean, it's 14-0 Redskins right now, but, quite honestly, I hope they come into Philly and play like that next week. But, with that being said, man, the Panthers are probably going to be in the mix, more than likely, at the end of the season for the playoffs. So, we need to win that game. We need to win that game. Every game, to me, every game is a must-win from this point on, man, because of the hole we dug ourselves in early in the season. I mean, that's why. So, yeah, man. And then we got these guys to deal with, too. Redskins, which I think I think we can beat them, but we'll worry about them when that time comes. Because right now I'm worried about the Panthers. So, that's all, man. I'm happy. I'm happy that the Eagles won Thursday night convincingly. It was nice to have that game, that type of game, against a division rival. A game where you're not stressing out, man, and you could just relax and enjoy it. It was nice. It was nice. We need more of that. It reminded me a lot of last year in a lot of ways. So, that's what it is, man. Finally, I can say go Birds with a smile and be happy, man. With that being said, I'm going to finish watching this game. It's 2 minutes and 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Redskins are up 14-0 on the Panthers. So we'll see. I'm kind of conflicted. I want the Panthers to lose, but I want the Redskins to lose. So I don't know who I would prefer to really win. I guess probably the Redskins, only because I think they'll be out of it towards the end of the season or hanging on by a thread. So I'd probably, for that reason, probably would rather see the Panthers take the loss in this. I don't know, man. It's conflicted. I feel bad either way. But whatever, man. So I'm gonna finish watching this game. Just wanted to get my thoughts real quick on the Giants game the other night. So that being said, man, finally, go Birds. On to the next, baby. Carolina, can't wait. Go Birds.